Face the producer.
This is Janelle Vello here for Pinoy Buzz. I'm in Burnaby at the Bonsor Community Center at the Soul Exchange event. There's a bunch of sneakers inside and probably even more sneakerheads, so come with me and let's go and check it out.
So Soul Exchange is basically an open marketplace for us. There are obviously a lot of people who love sneakers, but it's hard to find the right outlet to get connected. So Soul Exchange is a gathering for all sneaker enthusiasts, and basically all gather together, admire each other's shoes, buy, sell, trade. For me, my inspiration was my older bro. He's been collecting for as long as I can remember, before I was born. Big Jordan fan. And the thing back then was that it was, basketball players wanted to be like Mike, right? They wanted to sort of have that sort of status. Back then it was just about collecting shoes. Nowadays it's a different situation, whereas, even if shoes are made with the same kind of quality and you label it Louis Vuitton, that's what makes that shoe so much better. It's just a name, right? It's just sort of a brand. So that's sort of the status situation that we're facing here. But the thing is, there's so much flexibility within this hobby. You can easily enjoy it. You have a lot of people who know what kind of status the shoes that you are wearing, and the thing is, you can easily buy, resell. You can actually make a living off of it too. I know a couple of people who made several $100s just by buying and selling shoes. So it's a crazy thing, but at the end of it, it's still something that I enjoy to do. If you can make money off of it, if you don't, then it is what it is. But at the same time, just love what you do. Well, for me, it's probably a typical answer that you hear from a lot of different people, but someone who inspires me in terms of sneakers is Kanye West. Kanye West's reason being is because, not a lot of people understand his lingo. They'll say a lot of really crazy out of the blue things, but, when you piece them together and really understand his concepts, it makes a lot of sense. And for someone, as an example, in the hip-hop industry, to be labeled as a hip-hop artist, to break out and design shoes, it's a huge step for a lot of people to be able to do something like that, go out of your shell and make something happen. So it's really inspiring to me for that. So as mentioned in the earlier question, you guys were asking me my favorite pair of shoes to begin with. For me, it was the Jordan 6. Reasons being is because the Jordan 6 was released 6 years after Jordan played, which was, he began in '85, so 6 years later was '91 when I was born. And that was pretty much the shoe that my older brother would continuously get for me, and so that's why I love it so much. Now, this particular pair of shoes itself, the reason why it holds such a high value to me is because it's my favorite silhouette of a shoe, and I went out of my way to find these. It's not something you can find in Canada that easily. You search on eBay, it's easily $1,200, $1,300. So it's something that it required a lot of effort on my end to get these, and that's why they mean so much to me.